It's my birthday and I have the most fun day planned ever. Let's go. So here is what the plan is going to be. Think of a pub crawl, but think of bookstores. That's what I really want to do. I've really been wanting to visit a lot of the cute little secondhand bookstores that are in London because I love secondhand bookstores, and I've just never had the time, and I'm making the time because it's my birthday. So I've set it up in the same way that you would a pub crawl or a bar crawl, and I've put them down location wise in terms of the journey that I will take and how it will bring me back. And I've given myself a rule. I'm only allowed to buy one book in each store. I don't know how much I'm going to actually stick to that rule, because it's my birthday and I can do what I want, but that is the plan for now. And then the second thing I'm going to do is actually a little tradition I started for myself last year, which is I go around and I speak to strangers and I tell them what age I'm turning, and I ask them what advice they would give me based on when they were my age, or if what they would want to know when they are my age, and just if they are my age, what advice someone else has given them that's really helped them in life. So I've got my little notebook and it says my eyes, your voice on it, and then in the little corner it says give me something to hold on to. I'll show you what last year's looked like. So last year's had this little picture of me and it said we're getting old, 24, and how beautiful it is to do so, and then it's just pages on pages of people's advice. So I split this year's one. I'm actually wearing the same t-shirt in it, and it says we're getting old again, 25, and I'm gonna go around and ask people for their advice. I think I'm also going to be asking people in the bookstores for advice, because I feel like if anyone really knows how to advise you, it's fictional characters. So people who have read books will give me that advice. And car just drove past, but that is my plan for my birthday. I'm also gonna get myself a little sweet treat and we're gonna have fun. Let's go. So 2 things I forgot to note. Number 1, I don't actually read any of the advice written in the notebook until the very end of the day. So I read it right before 12 o'clock, right before my birthday's over. So it can be I've lived my first day being 25, and then I read the advice that everyone has given me. And number 2, the selection process for who I ask is very difficult. You really have to have an eye for people, because some people are just not going to want to do that. You really have to have an eye for the type of person that would be willing to do that. And it's kind of difficult, but thank God I don't get embarrassed, because when they say no, I just go, okay, thanks. Anyway, first stop is Judd Books in Euston. This is not the bookstore, but I just stumbled across another one. Okay, that bookstore was tiny, very small selection, very, very old books that I'd never heard of before, and also I think he was just opening up, so I thought I'd just give him the space and leave. But on our way to Judd. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That was an incredibly successful first stop. Oh my God. First of all, he wrote 2.5 pages worth of advice. I'm so excited, and I know that there's book recommendations in there. Second of all, I met some other people who I spoke to about this, and it was amazing. And just for me, just speaking to strangers, it's what makes me happy. So, oh, there's still somewhere to go. There's still so much to do. So many people to meet, and I'm so excited. So I ended up also going to the Waterstones on Gower Street, just down the road. I didn't like film it because it's not a secondhand bookstore, but I went there because they have a really cool photo booth and I wanted to take pictures in it. And I went up to some guy that was reading like 3 books at a time, and I was like, this is someone that's going to give me a good piece of advice. And I was like, hey, like, so sorry to bother you. I do this thing, and I explained it to him, and I sat there and he wrote the thing, and then I ended up just like sitting with him for 45 minutes and talking about books and life. And he was from America, talking about London, talking about UK, university, all of that. And that is my favorite part about doing this. That is my favorite part about like just talking to random strangers and asking them for advice, because you meet so many people and you have so many conversations, and I'm having the best time. I'm now on my way to the second stop, which is actually a bookstore I used to go to every single Saturday after Arabic school, because I used to go to Arabic school on Saturdays. And the owner definitely won't remember me because it's been about 8 years since I've last been there, but I really, really, really love this place. It's so cute. It sort of reminds me of the wand shop from Harry Potter. I can't remember what the place was called. It reminds me of that place because there's just books everywhere, and I hope it's still the same as I remember, but that will be my next stop. It's there, it's still there. I got myself a blueberry matcha because I'm obsessed with these right now, and we're on our way to the next bookstore. Can I make a really weird request? Would you be willing?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the way it works. And then close it so I don't see it. Okay, thank you. Okay, we have one final stop, which is Henry Pordes Books on the same road, and then spending the next hour just speaking to strangers. Okay, I didn't like that store that much. It was kind of boring in there. There was nothing too fascinating for me, so let's go talk to strangers. I found a Target, guys. Let's go. Excuse me. Hi, excuse me. Hi, I'm so sorry to bother you. What language is it? Polish. Polish, okay, cool. I'll translate it from Polish. Your reaction made me feel like I'm asking for your personal child. Everyone I ask always gets really nervous. It's hard. It sounds easy and then you start getting ready to do it, yeah. What a day. That was amazing. The bookshops, exactly what I expected and more, except for the last one that I went to. That really did nothing for me. It was not giving at all. It was a bust, but everything else was amazing. I think I spoke to maybe at the very least 25 people. I don't know how many people gave me advice. I'm gonna have to go home and count them because again, I don't read them until the end of the day, so I don't know how many people gave me advice, but that was amazing. That was amazing. Like, I don't even know what the highlights of my day was. I think one of the highlights of my day was definitely sitting in a bookshop with someone for 45 minutes and just talking about books and getting to know another human being that I never would have met if I hadn't done that. Another highlight would be I found a collection of Shakespeare works dating back from before the 1800s. I didn't ask how much it was because I didn't want to feel heartbroken, so I didn't buy it. I only ended up buying one book today, which I'm really proud of myself for, just because a lot of the books I found in the bookstores were either books I already had, books I'd already read, or books that weren't really up my street, that aren't technically like the stuff that I would enjoy reading. So that was incredible. I'm so excited to read all of the advice that I got. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. I'm not sure if I want to put the advice on the screen or not. If I do, then I'll probably just have like, I don't know what I'll do. I'll try and find something creative about like how to put them on the screen if I decide to share them. If not, I will be definitely sharing them on my Instagram, which I hate saying these words, but linked down below. My Instagram will be linked. But that was incredible. This is my favorite way to spend my birthday. I'm definitely going to be doing this every single year. This is my second time doing this. and I loved it so much. I love people, I love meeting people, I love talking to people. Life is beautiful sometimes. Yeah, so happy birthday to me. Bye.